Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Lucy at Lushspaces, and today I want to show you how I will be retransplanting my Ranunculus and my Anemones because they are not doing good. So this is the update on the Ranunculus and Anemones. I have just deadheaded some of the spent flowers, but yeah, so what I will do is transplant all of them into crates. And when I was, so what I did basically, I planted them in the autumn, late autumn, to obviously sprout. When they sprouted, when they were nice green, I put them into these are basically carton paper trays or boxes like these. I wanted to explore this option. Obviously didn't really think it through, because with the moisture and obviously the elements and everything, the boxes broke. And now when it's nice and sunny, I cannot even put them out of the little greenhouse, so I have them in this little zippy greenhouse. And it does get sun in here, mostly in the afternoon, but obviously they need a lot of sun and warmth now, which I cannot really provide when they're in here. And yeah, I cannot really put them out like this because they just start to fall apart. And I do have obviously slugs, snails infestation, and I'm trying to fight them as humanly as possible. I sprayed with garlic spray, I sprayed with slug and snail spray, but it's just not working. The minute it washes off with water, it washes off basically, and you have to reapply again, and I'm kind of losing that battle. And I also got, I think, sawfly, which you can probably see those little flies. They now are living in the soil because it's too moist in here as well, and they're just sucking up all the goodness from the plants. The flowers, some of them did flower, but most of them kind of just end up being empty. So they come to the stage when they have a bloom, but when it is about to bloom, actually it's just empty. There's no flower inside. And I did ask Zoe Woodward from Zoe Woodward Gardening on Instagram what could be the problem, and she seems to think with the flies, obviously it's too moist, too damp, and they lack that condition. So they just need, although they need a lot of watering, the fact that there is not much sun and air circulation, because I do open the greenhouse obviously when I can, but when I'm at work I don't really get the time to do that sometimes, so I think it probably is just too moist. And at the same time it's not moist enough or ventilated enough for the flowers to get all the goodness. So yeah, anyways, that's what I'm gonna do, transplant them. Oh, look at it, you see? Guys, if you do have ideas on what to do with these, I don't want to kill them, let me know what works for you. I feel like I've tried everything. Obviously there is a lot of things that I still can try, and but I might make another video about that. So yeah, anyways, so these will be going from the zippy into crates, and I have these big crates, so I will just put I think paper, maybe even some leaves or something on the bottom so the soil doesn't go through these holes, just to hold it, but something that obviously is permeable, so will let water through, so they won't get waterlogged. These are quite high actually. These are just, I think, from Waitrose deliveries. Very, very useful. So I'll replant them into these. They don't need to be too deep. And then they're portable as well. Hopefully I will be able to take them out in the sun, because obviously it's just mid-April, so we might still get frost. Or I'll just leave them outside where they are, and obviously cover them up when we are supposed to have very cold nights, so the blooms don't freeze. Anyways, let me show you. So just to show you, I just lined up the bottom of the crate with some paper just to cover up the holes. Hopefully that should be enough for now. And I'm just gonna top it up with a bit of soil, but obviously I'll put a lot of soil from these already. So what I did so far is to break these apart, and not everyone's gonna like this. Well, I didn't like it when I saw it, but I found a lot of snails, I mean slugs mostly, lurking around in those boxes. You can see it just falls apart, literally. A lot of bugs. I hope they are good bugs. So some of them I took out, some of them I kept in. Let's see. And I broke these apart. They were in those little pots, but they don't mind that. They're growing. You can see there is a lot of growth still happening. Bloom as well. Although this one is one of the empty ones. Let me just show you. See? There is a little bit of flower that you can see, but it's kind of empty. So hopefully when I'll do this, they'll be better. So yeah, they're in those little pots. I'm gonna clean them up a little bit more. And then I used all the soil from there in here. I broke some of the little pots apart. They will hopefully they will be used as carbon in the soil. So I'll plant those in and top it up with a little bit of fresh compost, and hopefully they'll be fine. Okay, this is them all transplanted into the crate. Topped it up with fresh compost. Some of them don't really look good at all. Like, look at that. Few leaves. There are a few leaves, but I cleaned them up. Obviously there were little slugs actually on the bottom of the leaf. There's nothing here, but some of them did have. So I cleared them up, cleared up those little flies as much as I could, relabeled, and yeah, now I'm just gonna water it up a little bit, and that's it. I really, really hope they will pick up. Okay, all done. Thank you very much for watching. Guys, let me know if you enjoy those videos. This is just me struggling, going along my first year flower farming. Let me know any tips and tricks for slugs and snails, for your ranunculus and anemones. And until next time, enjoy your gardening, take care, and see you next time. Bye bye.